5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds. It's the hottest mixtape in the world, and you've got it.
You know me, I'm out here trying to get my little Charlie hustle on, man. You know? I'm like the Pete Rose of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, hold on.
Excuse me, young man. Just what is this play early in the game about?
Oh, early in the game is an intriguing tale of young black men struggling within their urban environment.
Sounds very interesting. We'd love to experience that.
Show is stupendous. Ever vapid? Can't be serious.
I'm with the NAAM Brigade, so warn your boys, you better arm your boys. I snatch those, go and get paid, I crack egos. I break gats down like Legos, take them home for toys. Mommy chick rolling my woods, speak you can't roll through the hood. Play like Snoop Dogg and lay low. Go Pete Rambo on 5'8" and a 2-door 850 like it's Andre. My dough, my flow, heavyweight, hit stages. Rock mics, fool dikes, every state way. Can't forget where I'm from, dark narcotics. Grip nines, rock nights every day. Me and Sonni Blak roll with the K. Flip your Cadillac, bloody your leg. What the beat say? Come on, don't make freeway F you up, shoot up your way. We got the streets on smash, clubs on smash, chicks we gon' smash. Early in the game. And we got flows who want drama, we with that lead. Cat smash. Early in the game. We got the jokes on smash and yo click, trash, jack up and get smashed. Early in the game. And we got chicks who yes sister, we got cat lead. Chickens with packs. Early in the game. 16 balls the minimum, maggots see me start trembling, headshots, I'm sending them serves, suckers like Wimbledon, I'm thugged out, you feminine. I talk more trash than Eminem. Blaze Berettas, bullets out like Beecham Timberland. Players see me say that's him again. He all about them Benjamins. Tried to change my way, but y'all know I'm gon' sin again. Smoking, drinking, gin again. Bad chickens got 10 of them cops. 2 trucks got 10 of them cops. Yo, fuck Dominican. I play my Mac in again. I let I put it into them. Blood rush my adrenaline. Ain't trying to see the pin again. I'm telling all your men in them. The hell is where I'm sending them. Casket is what I'm lending them. Forever they gon' live in them. Anybody that's kin to them or any sucker friend of them, I'll send your ass to visit them. Dressed in the suit and lizard skins. Now look at all the issue in. You know you wasn't fit to win. Them dot who hot, you know I come to get it. We got the streets on smash, clubs on smash, chicks we gon' smash. Early in the game. And we got flows who want drama, we with that lead. Cat smash. Early in the game. We got the jokes on smash and yo click, trash, jack up and get smashed. Early in the game. And we got chicks who yes sister, we got cat lead. Chickens with packs. Early in the game. Now in that block, you stick a paper and throw that work on it. Brody, your flow ain't slick, you need to work on it. Smack ass, hit him hard from the back, and hurt on it. And your homie got what in the stash? Right on it. Player that money talk, got to make him somersault. Like gymnastics, when the max spit, y'all laying caskets. Y'all only hot for a minute. We making classics, got mad clips till we get through metal detectors. Gas is flat. I'm a dog, race around narc dogs that never had chicks. Wherever the club's at, my homies gon' crash. At 145 rolling with something early, they go and smash. And we don't keep hammers for nothing, we gon' blast it. Y'all heard that slogan, true player from the Himalaya. Hit it for years, and I never had to spend no payer. Names is ringing, the streets is singing. The waistline or the wrist player, it can change. We got the streets on smash, clubs on smash, chicks we gon' smash. Early in the game. And we got flows who want drama, we with that lead. Cat smash. Early in the game. We got the jokes on smash and yo click, trash, jack up and get smashed. Early in the game. And we got chicks who yes sister, we got cat lead. Chickens with packs. Early in the game. We got the streets on smash, clubs on smash, chicks we gon' smash. Early in the game. And we got flows who want drama, we with that lead. Cat smash. Early in the game. We got the jokes on smash and yo click, trash, jack up and get smashed.
Yeah. Yo, it's your girl Nina Capone, y'all. We live in the building with the Son of Jan. I've been announcing this all week. We've been beefing all week. He's been here shooting videos in my hallway and shit. Shit done got real. But, welcome to In the Streets Radio, finally.
I'm happy to be here. I am very happy to be here.
Thank you very much. Very much. Happy to have you. So let's jump right in. So I know, it's for those who don't know who you are. We just played it, early in the game. I mean, that is the epitome of us young people who was artists trying to get on, trying to get in. Even though I knew y'all and y'all didn't really like bang with me. It's like, no, sure, you can't get on this record. I was getting hit in the head and everything. So, so what is it like to be a legend? Like, and I'm not being sarcastic as I was all week, but like, what is it really like to look at, being a pioneer of the hip hop industry itself?
I mean, like we was kids when we first came in, so we didn't never expect, we was coming out that people would say that, because when we was coming in, this is, late 80s, early 90s, when we had Steady B,
right.
Will Smith, MCBs, so we looked at them as legends.
Right.
But for years later, for people to call us that, we were like, wow, because, we was first starting, we wasn't that good, trying to be outside people out there, never going through out there. But to hear people say, I rap because of you,
right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
So what made you get into rap? I mean, we all came up around that sound, and some of us could, some of us couldn't.
There was a guy around my way named Millz. He had this group called DJ Bowling with 2 Death Seeds. That had a song, You're Not Down. Like, he's from my way, and he was on Power 99. The song was #1. He did the Spectrum, when it was New York versus Philly.
Right.
And I always wanted to rap and watch him, and I'm like, that's what I want to do. I mean,
so like, did you have like that first rap? Because I remember my first rap. Like, you got that joint like, and you like, that joint was trash. You like, oh my God. But it was the shit, right?
Smoking.
So tell us a little about. I want to fast forward a little bit because I know you got like a lot going on.
You can keep it back there.
We can keep it back there, all right? Because I want to mess around here. Exactly. Let's go in there.
You gotta know where you've been and know where you're going.
Exactly. So let's jump into when you actually start getting out there. When NAAM Brigade, how did y'all even come together to form?
No, actually,
Task Force. Yeah. And I know the history. I was there, right? Okay.
Actually, I was a soloist rock school kid. YMCA with Bobby Nance. Me and DJ Millz was actually a group.
Right.
We from the same neighborhood.
Right.
Fresco, but we won the world supremacy and went on with Fresco.
Right.
So Sonni Blak and Eyse, we going around doing stuff. And there was a guy in my hood named Meek, God rest his soul, he passed away. He was Task Force. That wasn't actually our group.
Okay.
We joined his group. He was by himself calling himself Task Force. We got in his group. He quit, and we took it to another level.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like,
right.
We got in his, and when we were so driven and hungry, we took it to the next level, and we quit, and we kept going. I mean, when it's talent shows, it's like battle. Remember, it wasn't no social media, so
right.
we had to do shows.
We had to do the work.
Yeah, we had to do the footwork there. Right. Yeah, so we were always rapping our Chinese on the corner. Right. All the time, rapping in the store, banging on the joint. This Jamaican guy named Eyse, he was getting money. So
right.
He was like, yo, you guys sound really good. I want to invest in y'all. And we like, whatever. He like, let's have a seat. He was like 50 chicken wings and 55 we eating it, and he was serious.
Right.
He said, well, we got a show at Barcelona Service. And mind you, back then, Task Force was like 8 rappers.
Right.
4 dancers. He took it to City Group where everybody out there, and boom. So one day, Sonni Blak was up Myers playing ball. He met Eyse. So, they got Eyse in it, and they was up Myers again, and that's how we met Charlie Mack. We rapped with Charlie Mack and Myers. We had this song called Stutter Style. And from that on, Charlie Mack managed it. The first time we got with him, a week later, we was a college rapper for everybody in the industry.
So how does it feel to do that? I mean, because I know I'm from that era. I know that's how I know y'all from that same era. But so for those who don't know how it was back then, I mean, we had to do like a lot of bullshit.
We were jumping on tables,
right. Tell them that experience.
In their stage, I remember we spitting a lot of execs to air and all that. I remember he had us rapping for Eric B one time. He had a straight mob face like, and we was all in this big twin kid.
Right.
And he was like, I like that. He was like, y'all, I like that. He was like, y'all wasn't intended. We was like, we ain't intimidated nothing. We trying to get on.
Right. And I think that a lot of artists today don't get that experience, so they don't know what it's like to get out there and say, well, I work for this. The hustle was totally different here.
Right.
We, like you said,
he do all the shows. So
right.
He put us on the big stage. I'm talking about the stages where you like wow.
Right.
Getting with Charlie is like, he put you
that was
in
the major
fire.
move, right?
Yeah, like that was the best thing for us, you know what I'm saying? Like, to get with Charlie, he took us everywhere, around every star, Will Smith, because I got pictures on social media when we was on the set of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, we took the pictures of the whole set when the real Eyse was there.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, this is how far we go back as kids.
Right.
We on the set,
That's
filming, he had us rap. Anybody you name that's big in the industry, then to now, we rap for. Everybody.
So anybody that you know, can you recall a moment when you were actually rapping for somebody and they kind of like turned their nose up?
Ain't nobody turned their nose up.
We don't like that.
Nobody turned their nose up. Nobody. People just can't sign you, but nobody was like, oh no, we got everybody.
Y'all was embraced by everybody.
Yeah, we practiced like us as young boys. We practiced like 18 hours a day on our routine. We do it over and over and over. That's why our best act, we can perform better than anybody.
Right.
So it's not right. Our stage was our best thing performing.
Right.
Okay. I mean, it was, you know.
And I think a lot of, you know, I watch a lot of artists today, you know, and I feel like they got away from that, like rehearsals. Like, no, we don't rehearse. No, we don't rehearse.
We went through boot camp.
Right.
Like, we were boot camp for ourselves. Like, we would do the routine at least 30 times a day.
Right.
So I remember when we get to that, we toured one time, and I messed up on the part. They brought it to my attention. Then you didn't do that. And I'm like, yeah, and they're like, no, you know, because you're going to keep doing it the next time. Like, we was hard on each other.
Good.
Like, they used to get on me because I used to be real lazy. Writing songs, they used to cuss me out. And now, I'll be finished in like 2 minutes. They were like this. Like, but then with Charlie, had us, like, rapping for everybody, performing for every, like, big stage. Like, go back when they had the shows at the Civic Center, we was on it. Spectrum, we was on it. Whoever was there, he was there rapping for them. Like,
so how does it feel like? So when you know, and I'm asking for the people, of course, but when you finally get from, you know, the Chinese store to that stage, like, let's talk tell the people a little bit more about that adrenaline rush.
Fame is like a drug.
Right.
Because I was 16 when me and DJ Millz and Bobby Dance at the Wild Second Street. So I had a hit in the hood called Rush Cool. People had my TV, but I was a kid and everybody was playing. It was well known. And from then on, you be known. And it's like, remember how Pay in Full, where it was like, yo, I'm going to love you.
Right.
It's like a drug. And it's like, I can't quit now.
Right.
Because we've been doing it so long, because I be out in the streets and out in the world. The people won't let us quit. You know, shit from y'all the phones, you know.
You want to hear it,
yeah,
right?
So, you know.
So the request is still out.
Yeah, that makes me want to, you know, still doing it. Plus, we got a fan base.
Right.
Like, we've been doing it for a long time, and we built up a fan base.
Right. You still got to, you know, supply, you know, the product for your fans.
Yeah, you got to do it for the people who mess with you, not the people who don't mess with you.
Exactly.
That's what people mess up at now. They want other people's fans instead of having their fans.
Exactly.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
you want to jump in? Or, because, you know, I can go on, so I got question after question, and I already knew the stuff. I'm just going to go there anyway. But, so tell us, you know, how you guys became, you know, went from Task Force to NAAM Brigade. How did that actually happen?
Well,
that's a dope-ass name, by the way. Like, when I first heard that shit, I was like, yo, that's tough shit.
Then we switched. God bless the dead, you know, our group of the Q9 out here, but when we switched, we formed the list. Right. So, you know, Task Force was sounding kind of a little dated. You know what I mean? Then it sounded like the cops.
Right. The Task Force coming, right.
We had a beating down chicken wings and things in Delaware Avenue. Right. So we was trying to come up with a new name. So Q was like, nah, niggas about money. That's what I didn't know. Sonny was like, no, niggas all about money now. Every hood got niggas all about money.
Right.
Then you're flipping on the girls' bomb. Bitches all about money. Right. He was like, that's a hot name. He was like, it's cold. Yeah, I got the tattoo first. You know what I mean? You know, but when we switched, everybody was like, y'all not now. Y'all Task Force. He was like, no, they like, I know y'all. Y'all got NAAM. Right. Like, I know y'all can something else.
Y'all still Task Force. Right. Right.
So they was like, y'all know y'all something else, but we're coming up, the Task Force is kind of a household name in Philly. Right. To switch and make NAAM Brigade a household name in Philly. That's strong. Because usually people be scared to switch, and we're going to take that challenge. I remember a guy said to me one time, I like y'all better than Task Force. I mean, y'all better than the boys. And I just walked out laughing like, we the same boys.
Right. branding is everything. You rebranded yourself. You took yourself out of whatever flaw y'all carried with Task Force. You moved into NAAM and you became NAAM, and I think that's why branding is
so
important.
But when they do the Philly documentary,
right.
Like for all the actors, you're going to be in the twice. You got to talk about Task Force. You got to talk about NAAM Brigade.
Right.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
And then you're going to have to talk about Son of Jam, but we'll get there. And so just, and I'm following the history that's in my head because, I've been a fan because, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, like,
I can put that in there.
Yeah,
What's crazy is when we
was coming, we used to kind of shy away from our history.
Right.
Like that Task Force and putting them we paid dues. Like, dues owe us a motherfucking, income tax check.
Right.
Big time. We paid dues. Like, we went through hell, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we went through hell.
So speaking of some of the hell, tell me a little bit about some of the things that you went through to even get there. I mean, I know as a female artist, I think we talked about that on the other show, but tell the people, the listeners, a little bit about what hell means in being a rapper. Like, that is not fun. What's hell being an artist and getting on?
Losing our group member Q9 to a sense attack down evolution, straight water, 30 minutes head. 30 minutes head.
Right.
And killed them. But we just had something to deal with Electric Records.
Right.
Sylvia Rome, like this album was hot. We had Missy and Timberland on it. We had a song with Eve.
Right.
Little Mo. That Lights, Camera, Action record.
Right.
That was our record, the one we did with Eve, with the beat.
Right.
Jay-Z on that All I Need was on that album. And then Jay-Z came out with All I Need later. That was the NAAM record. So we was getting ready to go on tour the next day on a promo run, and that's when it happened with Q9. And that was a big thing, with us. Like, cause he was the fresh new energy we pulling, because we formed our squad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, then Electra dropped it, because back then rappers getting shot wasn't in.
Right.
They was like, they troublemakers down there, and
right.
She was on the record. Yeah, so they dropped it, so we like, wow, what we gonna do?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we got to double back, because Task Force was signed to a major deal with A&M, the same record. We signed that deal in '93 with A&M, that's the same label Janet Jackson was on.
Right.
With the guy they Evan Foster, Tough Break Records. Like, we were signed, because we had a video clip on the jukebox. Like, we did a whole album back then as Task Force, signed to a major deal. We had Eric Sermon on the album. A lot of people, like Shadacious, Ram Squad, we was all the Philly Funk.
Yeah.
Okay. And we was getting ready to blow up, and then the black department of the label, they shut it down. Racist people shut the black department down.
And then that's the hell, right? That's the hell that people
like,
are
we
really
did the whole album, like, we was just kids, and we didn't understand that. We lost it. We didn't have our commercial or BET, the jukebox, and not to come out, but we doubled back.
Right.
Went back to the street. Came out with this EP called Time to Shine. Joint called Dame Diggy, was #1 on the countdown with Golden Boy. You know what I mean? And tearing it up. You know what I mean? And we kept going. Sold a couple copies. It was on All-Star Entertainment with Troy Carter, who's big now, with Lady Gaga's manager and all that. That was on his company. So, we paid our dues.
Right.
And then go down. Then we go through still a couple years. Then we get the election situation. Because we beat the streets, so having to switch.
Right.
From Task Force to NAAM, we put out a mixtape in 1998 called The Black Tape, Killed the Street. That's because really people in Southwest and West Philly know about Freeway, PD Crack, and we had them on that mixtape.
Right.
Heated the streets up. So then,
in
2000, we came out with the Clean CD.
So let me ask you this, like, I mean, just for the knowing what you know, being through all the things you've been through. I mean, has there ever been like a contract that you ever thought about as far as like on a whole other, level, like where it's like you understand what the contract is?
Oh yeah, no, we had an entertainment lawyer and all that, so we knew what was going on. We wasn't getting bagged, but when you first do your contract and you really not sell a record, your contracts ain't gonna be the contracts.
Right.
People thinking you sign a joint when you're going to get rich, you got to earn it.
Okay.
You can ask for all the points on that record.
Uh-huh.
I get 16, 17 points. If you don't sell no records, you don't need them.
So like at what age did you get to where you I realized that it's time for me to change who I am now to who I am now to move to another level.
No, you just evolve with yourself. Cause I stayed me, just the name changed.
Okay.
You know, that's all that was. It's like I don't sit back and say I got to change my look, change my image, or do what they doing. Cause if I change and try to act like a young boy, it takes away from my legendary stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be there.
Yeah, you can't take away from your legend, because then I'm the only legend left.
When we talking about what I asked you, you know, like basically like at what age did you reach that level where it go you want to take it from what you had going on to making it more, you know, business for you?
When I got about
when so you start hustling the way your mindset was.
when I was like 31.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like where so it go from whatever else everybody gives you to everything that you got going on, it's on you. Now it's on you. It's not on you know, working on somebody else's time.
Yeah, because you say sometimes you got to take your destiny in your own hands, because sometimes you can't share a blessing. But a blessing for you is for you. You can't split it and share it with people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that consideration. Sometimes God says, it just ain't your turn. It's just then when it's your turn to come, it's like it's your turn. You can't share it with people.
Right.
But sometimes it be bad karma around you.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, cause I know you from back in the day, and it's just, I mean. It's definitely good to sit here and talk to you.
No, it's good to hear you say back in the day and still here today, because I've seen a lot of people die and lost a lot of people. So when you say, I'm good to see you from back in the day, and still here. Yeah. That's a
I mean, you already know. I mean, this coming from that era. I'm one of them young dudes that came through that era that was able to experience like you did on the stage.
Yeah. I mean,
saying you blessed the stage, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, being part of that.
And that's good.
You know
that I feel good that I have a history, because I see some people who just don't have no history.
Right.
The guys that's back then when we was doing it, coming up on the underground, nobody talks about them. Like the shirts he got on, now I'm sure I sold a boatload of them. Right. Those dudes that was rapping, nobody, and I was selling that for $19.99 and getting it. It's hard to get people to go in their pocket and spend these things, and then somebody say you ain't relevant and you ain't dated, they not gonna support it, they will support it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why I listen when it comes down to like people like talking about, you know, why I'm the dancer that I am. You know, I get homage to like PDK, Horseman, you know what I'm saying, Smooth Legit. Like we all came up together in that era.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And not me just being me, but they gave me different dance moves and different techniques and how to work things out. So
absolutely,
I get homage to my homies.
I used to see you with dance.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, I get homage to
all the real Philly people know what dance is.
They know what dance is.
Super Sunny.
I mean, we can do Walk Street, or you know what I'm saying. You definitely can do on the route.
Like me, I'm real. I love what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was. You can get the money because we got bills and got money.
You know what
I mean, and, you know, we always laugh with it, joke with each other, calling ourselves the hobby of the rap. Because certain people lose a deal, they can't get one. Something happened, we wouldn't got enough, but we had 3 major deals. Right. It's hard to get one. We got 3 of them, man. That's like, that was decent, man. Like, you know, like, if I don't rap no more, I say, yo, I toured this world 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I made it to the tour.
Right.
Oh, but LL, your first time you go on the road is with the GOAT. The GOAT told us on this tour bus, y'all stars, y'all got what it takes. There was nothing nobody could tell me after that. This is LL telling us that. I've been watching y'all. Y'all be performing, y'all very professional, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all dudes are stars, y'all got what it takes.
So
this dude I idolize. This is the GOAT. I'm on the tour bus singing this rap, and he tell me that. It's nothing he can tell me. You know, like I say now, hate is the new love. My man Sonni Blak say that. Right. That's why they hate on me and don't like certain things. They don't bother me. Because I've been through so much in life. I'm like, you think that's going to bother me? You talk about my age and think that's going to make me quit. I've been through too much to stop. Nah. You know
I mean, you just keep on thinking on what you think.
You know, like, nah.
I don't even worry about that. I mean,
one thing I always say about my crew, I'm proud of those dudes, man. Yeah. Like, we've been through the fire and stuff through and still around each other and did what we had to do and did it at the highest level of seeing it, got love for people. I remember one time down all the way to 58th Street, 7-Eleven, 58th Street. We walked in there. We was in 12 magazines that was in that store. Source, Street Beat, King, Double XL, everything that was up there. And I'm like, yo, we from down the street and look where we at. Where people said we couldn't do it.
Right.
Like,
it's there, right there.
Yeah, like the odds is against you. Because you know you gotta be extraordinary, as they say. But now you don't. But back then we had a lot of competition. It was in going into the 2000s. You had state property. You had major figures. You had Old Sonni. You had Ram Squad. You had Capital Punishment. You had hot squads.
Right. One individual, Nina Capone, was just tearing them out the frame.
And the females, Nina Capone, Nina Ross. Nina was in her back. Like our major figures mixtape was on fire in my hood.
Shout out to Ab Live, I see you there.
It was on fire in my hood. But Ab Live was like, yo, now I'm also on fire in my hood. So it was friendly competition. Like when they came out with that stuff, she was like, dang, they got one. Right. That's why I came out with balls, she like, damn, they got one. Beans, they probably rocked the mic. Beans from his joint, like, they got one. But we come right in there with y'all played when it started. Early in the game, but we got one. And there's 20,000 people, every city screaming that. It blew my mind. Right. It was competition, but it was friendly competition. Like, like when I see them dudes, I say, yo, I respect her. Because I seen these grind, man. Like, it's people out here that grind that don't get noticed. Right. Like, NAAM Brigade is the unsung. Like, people don't know that early in the game I was sold 350,000 copies. You understand what I'm saying? They just say, oh, they didn't sell. We sold. It's just that social media wasn't out there to tell y'all that. We got to tell y'all. But you know, the things that happened when we had that deal, because early in the game was a white label. It wasn't supposed to be our single. Right. It came out and popped.
Everything was different.
Then the label like run with it. So it started blowing up. And as soon as we got to our second single, the one with Juvenile, Girl, What You Doing That, the head of marketing and promotion died in the middle of our crisis. So that they don't know what to do. They all California people. Mark Bennett knew it because he broke Death Row, Tupac. We're going to get into that because as we went NAAM Brigade to get that early in the game deal, we rapped for Chad Fields. Y'all know who Chad Fields is, right? That's the guy who signed Tupac. He's all in that movie. He told us the same meeting I'm having with Tupac, I'm having with y'all. Right. This dude started, he was Jimmy Abdul's partner. But Chad was the billionaire. Jimmy was this young boy. Right. So he said, I heard 300 groups, tapes and all that. He said, I'm signing y'all. We're like, whatever. This dude's a billionaire. We rap phone groups. He said, I'll talk to us. He said, an hour. He said, well, I'm an hour. He said, well, I'm going to France. Monday, come back. Y'all sent a letter of intent so you'll look over the body. Because I want y'all. We like, yeah. Right. He said, I'm asking money for you. Monday came. Because he told us in the meeting, I'm the boss. I do the hire and fire. If I say I'm going to do it, we like, okay. It's two. Monday with a $50,000 check on the table. We signed the letter of intent. We got that. We went crazy.
So what was it like to experience having some money? Because that's a lot of money.
No, but we was getting more. That was just to hold us off until we get the label.
But even though that y'all just signed that deal, we just signed this contract. I mean, to sign a contract back then, to sign a contract, the tour was big. So what did it feel like?
Well, that was a letter of intent.
Y'all didn't even get signed yet?
No, and he didn't want us to go to nobody. He wanted us.
So that was a lock-in.
Yeah, to get it. So he said, I'm putting my label together. So he said, I'm gonna have a showcase for y'all because he started hiring these people. So it was like, I'm walking with like 15 people there, but his house was in Beverly Hills in the Hills. He's a billionaire. Right. He's like, yeah, my ballroom. His ballroom was bigger than that. But check out what's in there. Right. He had 100 bottles of Cristal, Don Perignon, caviar. I never tasted caviar before. I tasted it all of it. But it was all, remember Eddie Murphy traded places when he was like, this is your stuff. So he in there acting like those Buffalo Christy, like this party's for y'all. But he had it decked out, top shelf, New York, anything you can name, he had at this showcase for us, and we just lost our mind. But we was Ted Mills who signed Tupac, started Interscope Records, and signed us first act of his new label. Wow. Come on, man. That's how we knew we was good. Signed Tupac. Right. They signed us. He said, I said, the same meeting I had with Tupac that I'm having with y'all. I owe that man everything, man. Right. Okay. He brought us out, man. So he gave us a chance. We was like his little sons, man. After we got all that good money, he gave us allowance when we came home. Because we was doing our album in college, but I had to come back home to the college. Of course. Because we set pictures home. I was drinking Malibu Bay Breeze. I had a red sunglasses.
You bougie and shit.
We lived in a condo. Waterfall, skating. I said, I got to go back to Malibu Bay.
Right.
The rap is changing. Exactly. Like, that lifestyle is changing, man.
Right. Now talk a little bit about that, how, coming home, like, how did you had to actually come back to be like, all right, I need this memory. I need to be able to still write.
Yeah. I went right back to my mom on 5835 Pet Red. I went right back in the basement with a record deal. I had to feel hungry.
Right.
Because over there, waffles, chicken, waffles, all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, we was getting Hollywood.
You think like Nina Capone?
Yeah. We was getting Nina Capone. We was in real Hollywood. Sonni Blak, and you know what? Let's touch on that. Why did you say she Hollywood? Because I seen.
Oh my God, here we go.
But you know what? A little bit more in depth. How did you meet Nina Capone? This was like
100 years ago.
I mean, I know her, but it won't. I remember a lot of things, but I just know her and watched her grind. That's why pick what I'm like that, because I've seen her grind. Like when you respect people grind.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I seen her grind, so that's why I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? Pick with her. But then I'll pick with her like, you have to let.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna give you a half of that.
In other words, I'm just cooking something. I'm cooking something up for later on. So in other words, she has and you the legend.
I told her she's a full legend.
So you gave me
I've been
legend,
inducted as a full legend, y'all.
And
Y'all
it turned into the what was the word you said?
Icon.
Icon.
I mean, I say that because when we was rapping the Young Boys,
right,
when they had the new wave was coming, as they say now, we came in and they thought Philly rappers couldn't rap. We was going up in New York beating it up, and they was like, what barrel y'all from? Because we up there smoking the rap. We like, right. Southwest. They're like, Southwest. What barrel is that? We like, no, we from Philly. Philly's rappers can't rap, son. Will Smith, Cool C, y'all corny. We like, well, y'all gotta come down here, because we smoking. You know what I mean? They was like, yo, these dudes, we was smoking them up top. And they was like, yo, Philly dudes can't rap. We like, yes, they can rap. And then they start singing. You know what I mean? But we was with that over. They thought we couldn't rap down here. We was just DJs and cheesesteaks.
DJs and cheesesteaks. So let's go a little forward now. I mean, tell me a little bit about the tour life.
Oh man, I told you, the first time we went on tour was with LL. 5,000 pumps every night. And he bought his wife on the way. So it's NAAM Brigade and LL. So where do you think all the pumps came from? Boys from Philly. Yo, that LL tour was heavy.
Tell us about I know you told your story about the college y'all did.
Oh yeah, Holyoke College. It's in Massachusetts, an all-girls college. No, so LL don't go to the after party. We go to the after party with 5,000 chicks. So it was us and a couple of our homies. So we got swarmed. And they like.
It got real.
It got real.
It got real.
Very real. But
It got real.
Listen, it was very real for like the first 22 cities.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I was acting a fool. But then you get tired, like, I got to do my job. So they start saying, oh, he's front. I was like, hey, you do this every night. I got to go to sleep.
Yeah,
so
right.
When we first went out there, it was, let me hear your pipe thing. It was wild.
Right. It was right on. Right on.
Remember Chris Tucker on Rush Hour when he was in the buffet? Like, give me that. Go get her. Go get her. It's crazy.
Oh, my goodness. So being on tour, you what is it like on tour? I know a lot of people, say they've been on tour. Nowadays, tours are not the same.
Tours is in the living room now.
Exactly.
No, but you don't get no sleep. It's gonna mess your relationship up.
Well, talk a little bit about the. You're gonna hate everybody after that, right?
You'll get out of here. You're seeing somebody every day.
Right.
I mean, but it's fun though. Like I was I wasn't giving up for nothing. I mean, then right after that, we went on the Pay in Full tour.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is Dipset, NAAM Brigade, MOP, and North.
Right.
You go from heaven to hell. You got the dogs in the crowd. So you talking that real stuff?
Right.
They're gonna rob you. They're gonna hit the jaws.
Right.
I mean, there was girls in the crowd, but you got the thugs there. Now you got to come and Eyse really.
Right.
But that was a fun tour. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I used to say to her, I used to see Dory and them, oh man, it's like going from heaven.
Right.
I was spoiled with LL, man. I said you had stuff in your dressing room. Now you got beg for a shasta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Heaven to hell. But we was paying it up though. We was doing it though. But you had to watch that road. People was out to rob you.
So what is it like? Like, what's the time? How long have you actually stayed out on tour, like away from home, just touring? Not.
Well, the LL one was 38 cities, so that was like 2 months.
Okay.
Maybe in Bojo was like 2 months. But then when 50 first came out, we was on tour with him. So we was on the road with 50. I mean, with 50 was heavy.
Yeah, right.
We was on the road with them. But, we was all, it was all love. Like, we got respect from people in that shit. They respected us. The music, they loved it. Like this said, normally I'm every day, that's my shit.
Right.
Every time we go out there, I watch y'all perform. Like, we like, yo, I come early just to see y'all.
That's love.
So there's a lot of camp love and everything out there.
Yeah, like, there was never anything none of that going on. Plus, it was all New York. It was just us Philly on that tour.
Right.
It was definitely love.
So after you guys came back, I'm talking like my interview voice, like you guys came back and you guys settled and everything. So then what? I mean, how did you get to, say, okay, what I'm going to do next? I mean, because once you come off tour and you're not really working on an album, I mean, when shit really wind down, then what? Like, what was next for NAAM Brigade?
No, we just, we went through that situation. We stayed grinding when Mark Dennis died, the label didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
So we just like, yo, can y'all let us go? And Ted was like, sure, I never want to hold y'all back.
Right.
And he said, because we always told us, y'all go platinum on y'all first album, y'all go platinum on y'all second one. That gave us worldwide exposure. Like, through all that bumps and moves over the years, early in the game was our first song that go national.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we got to the world, all that stuff we went through in Philly, to the world, we was a new group. They never heard us before. They never said, like, oh, y'all was going to see them. We was new to them. They're like, oh, y'all new hot group. We was like, we ain't new. You know what I mean? But to them, we was new. They never heard about us before. Our first city was Chicago. Chicago never heard us before. We got out there tearing it up. They was just into it. They like, oh, y'all nice, y'all hot. We was like, no, we been around.
Right, we've been around here for a while.
People that know your struggle, like, if you see other accents from the South or other places, they'll tell you, this ain't happening overnight, but you see the success, and you think it's wild, but that's why when you see those unsung and those behind the music and all that, like, man, you went through that?
It was the process.
Like, Beyonce didn't start great.
Right.
Jay-Z had to start his own label. Nobody starts off great.
Right.
Everybody
And
had a
then you
process.
see, they was turning Jay-Z down on label, so he had to start his own label.
Exactly.
You hear a whole lot of no's with that one, yeah.
Right. So what made you say, okay, because I know now you're working on a project, and I'm going to jump ahead because of time, but so where you are now, you back in Philly, you changed your name.
Everybody still calls me B.
I'm going to still call you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, the Sonni Blak is who I am. That's a tribute to my mom.
So tell us, let's talk a little bit about that, because I did a quick introduction, but people don't know what that is.
Sonni Blak because, it's my mom. And people, I got it tattooed on me when she was living.
So this is Jan's son.
Yeah, it's Sonni Blak. So everybody used to be like, oh, that's Sonni Blak. I was like, that's catchy.
Right.
But they introduced it, like, what's Jan's son? Sonni Blak.
Right.
So my mom was like a real gangster to me. Like, I mean, your listeners might not know, but you go in my hood, like my mom was an important figure. Like, she helped out a lot of people. Like, my mom was really a gangster lady.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was at all with my mom. Like, this is my mom, and, she passed away. So I seen, my mom was shooting people. She passed aside.
Right.
Hustler. Like, people watching, they know my mom. You know what I mean? So it's Sonni Blak a tribute to her. And because it's my mom. So when people say my rap name, they say my mother. So she lives on.
Constantly hearing it.
Yeah, I want to because tell you even something deeper. My mom got the same birthday.
Oh, wow.
When she turned 16, she had a bubble-headed son.
Wow.
So when having my birthday is really sweet. It's my birthday. It's my mom's birthday. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, that's a whole other level, though.
January 22nd. So, a tribute to my mom because everybody loves my mom. So, my album is called The Sonni Jam. Like I'm doing, people ain't following me, Sonni Jam _me, you know what I mean? But I'm doing all these freestyles and putting this situation in a place like on mixtape to get your attention. Because my album, The Sonni Jam, is for all the pain, the trials and tribulations that I went through and my family went through. Because my family went through a lot of pain and struggle. Like my stuff is like Pac and DMX deep. I talk about my life. The darkest thing that go on in my life, I say it in my song. Like my homie don't like this, so he like, oh, he about to make me cry. Cause I tapped in.
It's that deep.
Who brain can change. Exactly. Your heart never changes. Come with that feel good.
You get real.
Like I talk about my life, and I lost my sister, Iggy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tragedy. They tried to say my brother did that, but she didn't. He went to jail. My little sister went to jail. Kaisi just come home. Shout out to Kaisi. Did 10 years up under me. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna put a business out there, but she went to jail for something issues. But, my cousins, my aunts, like, my family been through hell. Like, that's why, my family, you see it, but I love my family because we've been through a lot.
Exactly.
And I see certain people in effect, like losing my mom and sister, my grandma and grandpa, because that's who was loving me. That really affected me to this day.
Exactly.
Like you can hear it in my music, like losing Q9. You know what I mean? Like people don't know in our project of Early in the Game, we had the group member named Meek Millz.
Right.
He went to jail for murder. And then when he got back out, the young boy had the name and he was high.
Right.
So people don't know, that's why we fast forward. We was coming back because we got kind of blackballed. They're like, no, he hot. We know that's the dude y'all cool name.
Right.
This is what's going on. We're not playing y'all. And we know y'all work through some streets, so we gonna stay away from y'all.
Right.
Like we try to get something played, nobody gonna mess with y'all.
Exactly.
And you like, we put the work in. Like y'all not gonna respect that.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. But it is what it is.
So right. And I mean, and that's one of the things about the way the time changed and everything now. What do you say now? Like, so you look at the industry now, you hear the music now. What made you say, I'm going to tell my story? I know a lot of artists struggle with
No, I've been saying it. Like, I've been working on this kind of jazz thing for a while.
Okay.
I just stopped us now and do something because I'm still in now.
Right.
But I be like, I got to do my Sonni jazz thing before it's too late. Let people know that story.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, we always been working on the years, selling CDs, touring still. It's just that we wasn't showing it on social media. Like everybody, because we from the era where it was like, we had to get used to talking on camera.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you didn't know how to do that. You don't keep that hush. Like, dudes get on the camera and he's like, no, we don't do that. We had to sit and watch the new wave. Like, oh, that's how you do it. We got to do it this way because sometimes you got to step out and look in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, everything changed. Everything definitely changed. The way you promote yourself changed.
Generation.
And we used to do in-stores. We used to actually have to go out into, and that's how a lot of us all knew each other because we would see each other grinding. Like, they see me grinding. I mean, they be coming in, I'd be leaving out. But, that's not even necessary. First of all, there's no record stores anymore. So, let alone doing an in-store, like, what do you think, how do you actually feel about the big change and technology taking over?
I mean, it happened, but when the music good, it's just good.
Right.
And it's like, I'm bringing back stuff out for my fan base because NAAM Brigade has a fan base.
And they still exist and they still want to hear it.
So I'm not trying to be what's new. I'm like, I got to please my fans that rock with me. You got to please who rock with you.
Okay.
And then if new ones come, they come. I never be like, yo, my youngest time away, you got to do it. Like, I don't have to do it that way.
Right.
I say I can do it my way because people rock with it. People don't understand now that rap was always different stuff in it. It was never one way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the new wave is going on now. That's cool. That's how rap's supposed to be. Young boys supposed to rap for young boys.
Exactly.
A young boy can't make a song I really feel deep about life as you an adult to know. He's supposed to talk to his peers. I can talk to the young and say don't do this and don't do that, but it's not preach. But my music is grown folk music. Because we grew up in the hip hop as kids, so we're not supposed to like it because we got older. Nah, we still love it. Like, we was around hip hop more than our moms and our pops and people. We grew up with it.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, you grew up with hip hop, so as you get older, you're not supposed to love it. That's why all the old school concerts sell out because they're taking them back to when they was a kid and what they loved. if the old school rappers they say came out with a hit, people will rock with it.
Right.
It's about having a career, not a hot record.
Exactly.
I mean, I had a career. I've been around and did stuff, and it's like certain people can't say they never signed a deal or did tour.
So being in the industry so long, you know what I'm saying, like knowing so many people been around, you know, so many different situations, what would you give back to our new generation?
I mean, I just tell them, you know, like what they're doing, take care of their business. I'm not gonna come back to things, because when you this age, you try to school somebody, make it seem like you're a hater, you just try to say, like, yo, this is how you do it, even though it changed, but it's still morals to it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you're like, yo, do what y'all do then. I mean, I give you game. If you don't want to listen, you don't want to listen. Right. But we was just young boys who listened.
Right.
Because, you know, Charlie was on it, Ed was on it, this person was on it to make us better.
Right.
So we got better. Like the youngest I talk to, I give them jewels, they listen to who they want to listen to, but they be like I say a rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for certain people like me, the young boy right there, he said he never heard of me. I be like, he should. He's 16.
Right.
You know, like, oh, he ain't buzzing the young boys and talking about you. I be like, that's why I say in the rock, say, ask Cosmic Kev. Did he heard of me? Now ask your aunts and mom. Did they heard of me? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Ask your aunties, your mom, you know.
Go up the generation.
Yeah, exactly. They heard of me. I'm like, yo, I don't try to make the youngest like me. They supposed to like who they like, the people that they relate to.
Exactly.
Like when Lonzo Ball said that about Nas, he was wrong. People still check for Nas, his fan base.
Exactly.
Just because the fan base that the people you like ain't checking for him, people still check for Nas. Because Nas has his fan base. When Nas go on tour, the tours sell out in the House of Blues, in the Electric Factory, in the venues. That's a fan base. I seen Gangstar when he went out. It was all white people at the Electric Factory. They got a fan base when he was young. It's always with hip hop. Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen, U2 in the 80s. They sell out the financial the way the Eagles play. They don't care if Coldplay is out or the young rock people like, oh, yeah, we gotta be like them. Nah, they do what they do. They like, we ain't changing them. They kids come to their concert. Right. But the rappers, like when you get older, they say, nah, we ain't listening to you. No, you still do what you do. You go for your fan base.
Because, you know, as a fan of hip hop, you know what I mean? Like, that's the stuff I want to hear. I don't want to hear all the new stuff all the time. You know, I want to hear, you know, the stuff that I can relate to. You know, I still pop in Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, NAAM Brigade. You know what I mean? Like, right.
But the new stuff is for them. Like people, I always tell people in the interview, they ask you, so what you think of the state of Philly? I be like, yo, that's a trick question. Because you're going to ask me how I feel, then if I say I don't like it, you're a hater. You know, just old bitter. Then you say you do like it. Why you like this kind of stuff? I say let them do what they do.
Right. Well, let's take a quick second here. I want to play one more song. I want you to kind of concentrate on the cameras for a minute, talk to those people because we just kind of ignoring them. We're going to jump into still number one, you know.
Oh, you want
I'm not a beginner, amateur or local. My album is selling because of my vocals. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You're just another rapper who's had his turn. Now it's my turn.
Now I'm still number one. Still them niggas, hated to love it. Since I was 17, I had record deal budgets. 4 deals, 3 tours, I'm getting mine. But all this dick riding y'all do can't get signed. Royalties from over the God MC. All I need for you to know you still ain't fucking with me. Y'all niggas is local, but thanks to World Star, y'all gon' get a couple looks, but y'all ain't going too far. I done been Midwest, West Coast, and down south. We changed the game, but early in the game came out. The crowd went wild, every city we came out. 20,000 strong, all singing along. One thing for sure, we still getting it on. A few things to remember when you hear this song, cuz
I'm not a beginner, amateur or local. My album is selling because of my vocals. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You're just another rapper who's had his turn. Now it's my turn.
yeah, and I'm still number one.
even with 2 thumbs up. I had a nice idea and was so hyped with it. I had a number 2 pencil and couldn't write with it. And the truth is, when it comes to this music, if you ain't got no good records, you ain't gonna do shit. In this game, it's plenty hate and plenty clones. I'm official as Ricky Lake and Denny Jones. LL tour around the us. US, Noriega, Mobb Deep, they down with us. I got visions of getting paper like Cuban is. So I'm persistent to do it bigger than Ruben is. And I'm still is. Fuck who the best was. With 1 verse, my bank account's filling up. That's cuz.
I'm not a beginner, amateur or local. My album is selling because of my vocals.
Yeah.
You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You're just another rapper who's had his turn. Now it's my turn. Cause we still number 1.
Let 'em go easy. People was taking down for a joke. Like we ain't do nothing. Like we ain't give 'em hope. I try to tell Philly, we all in this together. You think like we think, then you can get the cheddar. We done been on the big screen, MTV. We done did 106 and Park BET. Still love in the hood, reppin' VIP. Taking y'all rookies to school, y'all can learn from me. Cause y'all get a little airplay, still can't sell. Black Joe paid in full, access double XL. On the road with 50 when Get Rich came out. The groupie love was good, you know the chicks came out. Some thugs got wild, you know the fifth came out. And I'm a veteran, I ain't just came out. And
I'm not a beginner, amateur or local. My album is selling because of my vocals. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You're just another rapper who's had his turn. Now it's my turn. Still number 1. I'm just gonna let it play out. Like, I don't get it. Anybody else?
My man Blade, the producer, who makes all the joints. Blade, what up, Blade? I call him the president. What's up, Blade? What's up, Husky? I mean, man.
Let up, y'all. Look,
What's
see,
up?
love and shout out. That's important to do. You know, a lot of producers back then didn't get a lot of accolades for what they did. You know, and I think back then we like worked with one producer a lot. It wasn't like we was going around shopping for producers. We had that one producer who can pretty much create whatever sound that we wanted. Like, so shout out some of the producers. Show some
I
homage
gotta
on
shout
that.
out Pink Dog. You know, Pink was the NAAM sound. You know what I mean? But Blade, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
I only mess with those 2 producers. I mean, they supported me, especially Blade.
Right.
Like, Blade worked on all this kind of jazz. I mean, I've been working on this album for a long time. I remember when I first started, I did like 80 records. I was on a Tupac thing. I was doing like 3 songs in an hour. Like, we just get in the studio, I'm a laugh track. Like, I will be in there. Like, I remember I said, I'm going to beat this record. I'm going to do 4 in an hour. And did it. And the songs made sense. It just wasn't enough for me.
So let me ask, let's touch on that a little bit. As a writer, as somebody that's going in, you know, writing these songs, like, what's your zone? What does it take for you to get in your moment? I mean, because, you know what it takes. My mad dog get me in my What does it take for you to get there? So, like, but when do you get that moment of clarity? I mean, because I don't really need my mad dog, but a lot of times it takes me to where I need to go.
Once I come in, the beat is nice. But let me tell you something. How do you go from maybe that Jay-Z made up in his head, Biggie made it in his head? I've been doing that since I was a kid.
Right.
Like, oh man, if you ask anybody, you know, like, you don't know that. Like, I was using pen and paper because I was lazy. And I forgot a lot of jokes, but the beat, you know, and I was mumble and don't do it.
Right.
Like, I was mad because I did the whole album like that. They had to write it down for the copyright.
Right.
You know, I'm sitting there saying the rhymes of people and with the songs like Stop and Go.
Right.
And I want you know, we got some paper you can just turn it in. But I was doing that then.
Right.
Like, make it up, beat on, throw it in my head and do it. Then you got, the greatest and they go. I'm like, why are they doing that?
But so that inconvenience of having to go back and write it, like, a lot of people didn't understand that, you know, when being a freestyle artist or, you know, like me, I singing songs out my head or writing music out my head. And then I'm like, damn, they gonna need these copyrights. So now I gotta go back and tell them exactly what I said. So they can go get the paperwork. Yeah, so I think that was another thing that a lot of us old school artists.
I ain't old school.
Anyway.
You keep saying you young. Listen, man.
I like the title. I like to see. He like to argue me, y'all. So just so y'all know, this was what we do.
You know what? Listen, I've been your age. You've never been mine. Okay?
See, this is what I get all day, y'all.
Let me ask this. Because it's that people been put in some situations and different stories, right? Nina Capone rap, you rap. She always trying to rap against somebody that don't know how to rap. You want to show her that.
No,
can we get some bars? No, for one, I don't do no freestyle. I heard it. No, I'm just playing.
Because y'all go back and forth. We got the legend and the icon in the building.
Legend and the icon. Here we go.
Here
we go.
Oh, that's how you feel?
Put me on.
That's how you feel. You know what?
I battle. Listen, I battle.
Here we go.
I battle top-notch guys. I'm not going to let.
So you say you're a trash. So if she got an instrumental right now, it's going down right now.
You was tasting, so I knew you was going to start trouble.
Right, you was going to do this, right?
Listen, I want to ask you a question.
So now we got to track you together.
No, listen, I'm a pro. So I know I'm a pro. I've been doing interviews. I can weed right around it. Listen, we're going to talk about this Sunday Dance Addiction, no place like on mixtape coming soon. You can sit and listen to that and battle that. You know what I'm saying? Why would I battle me?
See, look, see how things just get
really
done?
Why would a legend battle a role play?
Oh my goodness. Here we go. So y'all know that's coming, right? Y'all know that's coming.
Listen, right. You know what I'm saying? I can think of my break. I'm too deep down to be battling. I understand. Like, I say that, you say that to the new generation. What I look like battling that? I done been through battles over the years.
It's how we got to get on those stages, where it's how we got to get into the same room or to those shows.
No,
studios.
See, you know what? No. I wasn't saying a battle. I needed somebody to go. Yeah, we get horrible. No, listen, we gonna go because if Rakim came, LL when them was in here. Right. You say y'all will battle Nina? No, you was just paying homage. You gonna pay me my damn homage, man.
It's a legend. How dare you say it?
How you trying to tell me you ain't gonna tell them to battle Nina Capone? You gonna be like, oh, Fred, you gonna do that to me on here right now? Or me and you gonna battle?
Oh shit.
And dancing. I know.
Oh shit. This shit just took a turn for the worse.
Man. I was known as a dancer.
Oh shit. This shit just took a left turn.
I think you would stick with it. I ain't talking about that crump up and that hole. I'm talking about the Bismarck, the running man, the wop, all of that. See how old right there? How he's trying to, you know what I'm saying? My dance is come on. Come on. And get real. You don't want to do that. Let me tell you something. All my people
they like, oh shit, here we go.
Dancing. I like to see he was the dancer. Dancing. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what he do, but I'm still getting his ass out the way. I know.
So we're gonna come back to that because we got like 30 minutes left and you got a lot to tell us about.
I knew you was gonna come with it.
You know this is coming, right?
That's why I said, I'm like, oh, I must be. I'm gonna battle on Nina. This ain't even a spit show. Like, even though Nina, I told you I call the shit nice. She a bully. So I know she ain't battling y'all. But I'm gonna just say it.
She just talk that reckless. I want to see.
She don't.
Listen, when you talk that, she got back there.
No, but she don't intimidate me. I know. That's not what she knows. She can tell me. I'm a She ain't tell you what she told me. She probably told you. All rappers is confident and confident. Every rapper thinks nobody can beat him. As far as being lyrical, she told me some things. She said, listen, I wouldn't care.
He trying to go in.
And she probably would.
I know. If you know who she is, I got to take you.
Oh, God.
I know, but
no. I'm just
going to say. Cracking up.
She got miracles.
She talked that.
But, you know.
But I wouldn't
even.
No, you said she know better. I'm not saying she know better. I know rappers.
So is it different? She don't know better.
No, all rappers are confident. Every rapper thinks nobody can beat them. When you
If you don't, then you will get put in that situation.
Listen, she taught me that, so she know I'm just talking. Well, she taught you wrong because you get smoked and she get smoked.
Look,
I am the CCC.
Let me try to tell you.
Yeah,
let me try to explain something to you.
See, I told you.
You know we talking about
I should have everything covered up.
I
just didn't know when. I'm humble. Okay, right. I don't battle no more. That's good.
Look at the love coming in. They
That's
like
good.
they see him in his bag.
What I know, if somebody's talking everything you do, you gonna come back. No, I'm not. When I was younger, I would have came. So you mean to tell me like, right? If somebody talk trash to me, I just like, okay. No, listen. Somebody came out with a diss track. I'm like, okay, cool. You would be cool with it. I'd be like, why am I going to go back and forth? I'm trying to get more money. Battling, I really ain't done that. Me and who I am now, that would look nutty. Me battling somebody, they'd be like, yo, that's like me out in the street, this Eyse fighting somebody. Oh, that's you know what I'm saying? Growth and development. I mean, it's growth. It's like, you dissing me. I heckle myself in my raps and stuff. I said, what you gonna say that I'm old? That's all that you can say. But I say it. But that's the show about. I say it in certain things. I say, I'm having fun with you niggas. Y'all call me old, but I look younger than you niggas. On a whole other level. They say the game changed, but I'm gonna stay me. Right. You done made to the you on to the next couple levels.
Okay, I know you want to say
I am
legend.
No, ain't that. No, it's about when you in this music, it's called growth. You go to the next level, and all that. Battling is a part of hip hop, but it's just not a part of me.
But you do. It's a part of what you go through when you gotta prove yourself. And once we've been doing, I mean, we didn't tour, we didn't hit the road, we didn't do everything there is to do. So there's no point in doing that now. That's when you proving yourself. I'm not proving myself.
It's not trying to chase.
I call it
the ghost is. I'm trying to chase you around and worry about what you is now. Right. You can't go back there. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna go back there. It's all about now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like, rap is fun. Of course, you're gonna say she's better. This person says better. He says better. But it's all what we do is we have fun. So she try to come at me.
I trash them because it's easy.
No, but I bust me in the ass. I mean, but
we do this on another show.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Everybody wants to. I'm not really. I wasn't battling the host because this is the host. But not host. I didn't have to be. Well, I'm gonna battle her and I'm gonna hush her. But I didn't say battle. I said bars for bars. That's battling. No, it's just.
No, it's that.
When you say bars for bars,
because we both for our personalities here. Bar for bar is that no matter what. But I'm gonna cut y'all because I want to hear more about the new project. You know, if y'all want to hear us battle, y'all can check us out on our other show on ABM, and I'll come in ready to battle him and all that.
We have a NAAM project done, and then now Eyse and Sonny's coming out with the NAAM album on Black Eyse.
Nice.
They got a project coming. I'm on it. You know, they might have kicked me off. Everybody say I go crazy when I be doing my show, but we all team. Like,
right.
We brothers more than music.
Right.
It's like they just call me a little crazy sometimes. Like I go off and just do my thing. I won't call nobody because I be fucking down.
Right.
Like if people see them like, what's up with Beezy? You crazy? They be thinking I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I just know like it's now or never. I live every day like it's my last day.
Right.
There is no tomorrow. You got to because the odds is already against you. They're saying it's a young man's game, which is not. Right. You understand what I'm saying? It's everybody's game.
Exactly.
You know
what you make
it. Yeah, it's everybody's game.
It's everything about what you do.
So what can we expect from the Sonni Blak album?
Oh no, the Sonni Blak album is good, tragedy, redemption, life, struggle, all that in one. My album, if you put it in, you're gonna probably listen to the side A because this is all me. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, this dude took me on a roller coaster ride, but everything I'm saying is true. The stuff I might say, you probably go through it in life.
Is this like the most important album that you?
Yeah, because the Sonni Blak is me. It's everything.
So it's a whole nother.
Like this 58 Street, no place like on a mixtape that I'm going to drop.
Okay.
From the 80s, 90s, 2000 and on, I talk about everything that happened in Southwest, everything that happened in my hood. I say names, people what they did, spots, places, towns, and everybody be there. They're like, yo, you took me back. Because I'm giving a history that sometimes you got to know history. Right. You got to know where you've been and know where you're going.
Shout out to Andrew on here spitting my lyrics on that album. That's right.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm giving a history lesson on that. Something that a younger dude don't know, but the older person on like, yeah, that was the spot. He's talking about that.
Right.
Because I'm doing it for my era.
Exactly.
I mean, because nothing changed in rap. If something sounds good, it just sounds good.
Right.
If you 90 with a hit, I'm rocking with it.
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, that dude with that thing, that shit, pumping.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Like, Jay-Z joint. I mean, when you look at it, Jay-Z joint, Rick Ross joint, right. Fat Joe, Snoop Drop, they all hit.
Right.
The young boys are still there, but the old heads are there too.
You know, and it's funny because they're industry, you know what I mean? So it's like people don't look at their age as much as they would if I was to put out a record or you.
No, money,
you know what I mean?
money separates that.
Exactly.
If you wealthy, yeah, but if you still on your grind, they try to, listen, I said it once, I said, my age now, if I die, oh, he was young.
Right.
Oh, he was young, you was saying it, but then you rapping, oh, he's too old to rap. I'm too young to die, but too old to rap.
Right.
See that?
Right.
That's crazy.
Oxymoron. Right. Don't make sense.
It don't
They
make
say,
sense.
they look up, oh, he was so young.
Right.
And then with this guy, you do, like, that don't even make sense.
Right, right.
Tell me.
Right.
Like, Pop, tell me. They need to check themselves, Q.
Right, right.
They need to snap their house and let them motherfuckers know that this nigga themselves out.
Right.
Anytime you feel like it, you gotta get the ground beneath your feet, partner, get the whip behind your back, and go on the blaze if you got it.
Y'all see this? This is what he
In other words, you ain't shit. All right, you might as well be dead your damn self. I ain't trying to tell you ain't shit. I tell you, mama, you ain't shit.
People need to know that you do this all day. This is what we go through. We be live on the air, and he be like, "Hold up." So,
you my fucking problem.
This is the love. This
People
is the love.
flex on the streets, nigga, you don't even give a fuck. We want security guards, cops, rider man, old man coolers. We come up with that bullshit store with that bullshit gun.
We're gonna need a movie.
All we do is fucking run. Goddamn track. I'm serious. You know I'm right. Raheem, you know I'm right. No, we gonna go.
Now who got the juice? That's all right. We gonna end it with that. Who got the juice? Yeah, but I mean, this has been a crazy, dope interview. I think people have gotten a lot of information that
No, I can't listen. Your show need to be longer because there's so much I could.
But we do another show.
I know, but
we
there's
can
so
do this.
much.
But we co-host. We can do this whenever we want. You know, we can just do the whole, Rambo / kind of Jan day. You know what I mean?
The whole
day. We can sit in here and have our vegan
I'm
breakfast.
y'all.
I didn't turn these things. Here we go.
Because I run 5 miles every month.
He trying to kill me. I'm gonna have to hit the track now. See, when I start slimming down, don't y'all be nervous now.
You know, because I say you gotta. If you still in the game, you still gotta look the part. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I jog. It's just me though. It's part of my life.
Right.
I don't have people say when they see me, oh, you look good. They're like, man, you still look like exactly.
Right.
And I still rap. What's going on? You don't hear me and think you hear Kumo D.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't sound big, no, I come. But I'm proud of the era I came from. I'm proud of that history.
Right.
I'm proud that these young rappers, the dudes they look up to, we influence the rap.
Right.
A lot of people don't influence people.
Exactly.
We influence some people.
Right.
They might not get on the airwaves and say it, but they know.
and let's talk a little bit about that for the next few minutes. I mean, one of the reasons why I didn't, when I saw you, I was like, how you doing? You were looking like this month. But, and I explained to you on air, and I'm going to do it on this air too, so people know, like, why you were snapping on me. We friends. But I did it because a lot of times when you see people that you came up with, that you was running the streets with, that you was cool with, that y'all was on the same thing, they act like, they Hollywood. They really don't want to talk to you. They like, oh, yeah.
That never was me or my crew.
No,
Eyse
might be like, Nina Capone. What did you do?
Eyse. Oh, yeah. See you on the set. Eyse might.
But no, it's dope, and for us to even connect like that, our energy was like, bam, we was right back at it. And it was crazy because, like I said, I run into a lot of people, especially in here, in the studios and all the different radio stations right here. And you see them, and they like, hey, oh, what you do over here? Like, what the fuck you think I do? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, you can cuss?
You can cuss. You want to cuss? Go ahead. You want to say like 3 cuss words? Get it in.
You motherfucker. So you ain't heard no cuss words? No, I was over there. I'm about to say, what TV?
Right. But, I think that's important. We do got a caller real quick. I'm going to take the caller. Is that you? No, that's not you? Okay. So I got to make sure it's not somebody in the room. Let's bring the caller in. What's up, caller?
What up? Just calling to shout my bro, Son of Jan, out to the boy Rick Stone.
What's going on?
Is this Rick Stone that shoots videos in 13 seconds?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. What's up? Yo, I need you to shoot a video for me, man. Do some nice stuff.
Excellent work. Like, I went to sleep, and I woke up, and the video was done. That shit edited. That shit right. I was like, wait, I remember this from yesterday, and the shit is ready. Yeah. So, shout out to Rick Stone for the great work. That's, like, really amazing. I'm impressed. You know, thanks for tuning in. I know you know.
Shout out to Rick Stone.
You know?
Shout out to Rick Stone. The best photographer, videographer, / manager, / writer. You know, now get off my phone. We respect the hustle, man. We respect the hustle around here. Good job, man. Good job.
We appreciate you, Rick. But we're going to go jump in. We see another person coming through. Let's see if we can bring them in. Real quick here. All right, Rick, we'll see you. Just get that next 7 videos done by tomorrow, okay? Got you. All right. So that's Rick, y'all. Rick is phenomenal. Like, I'm not making this up. I went to sleep. I think I went to sleep. I don't know. And the next thing you know, there was a video.
No, but all jokes to the side, though. Like, I'm doing, you know, 58 shoots in a place like home mixtape is coming, but I love to do what I do. And I appreciate all the love from the people. And, you know, old or young, it's like still to be here from all the trouble to the things I've been through. Like, I'm just happy. Like, I wake up loving what I do. It's like, hey, the dude's not rich so much, I just love it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just happy to be around and still get the love from the people. Like, a lot of people don't get love.
Right.
Out here. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, Tina Love. Shout out to my mom.
Oh, what's up?
Need to call mommy. My mommy on here.
What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
She said we having too much fun.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just saying on a serious side, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be here with y'all, that y'all would have me on y'all show like I do it over there. And a lot of people are trying to get me on this show because NAAM Brigade got a story. Exactly. And people be wanting to talk to us, but we just be like, you know, we be having to get right because much as the love, we get a lot of hate. Right. And now, like I told the boys, like, yo, we get love out here. Let's just pay attention to the love. Pay attention to the love and embrace it. And where the hate, you know, the hating, you drop the H and put an S. What's that? Right. Save it.
Right. And, you know, and it's going, it just builds up. Once you start embracing the love, then it creates more love. And, you know, and it's dope because, you know, we got kids like when my daughter, she see y'all, she hear the name. I'm about to interview Rambo from NAAM Brigade. You know, and she like, you know, she get her phone out, they Googling you.
Yeah,
like, they was like, oh, all right.
But to tell you the truth, that's your answer in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, but, like, getting linking up with you when you got me on there, you do the business stuff, because my saying is, if you're the smartest in the circle, you're in the wrong circle. Exactly. So you got to surround yourself with positive energy, and it comes back. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't go through nothing, you don't know nothing. See, I'm dropping jewels on y'all right now.
He dropping. We loving it now.
I'm dropping jewels on y'all right now, you know, because I had an ego before. Right. Not that kind of ego. E-G-O, I edged God out, but not no more. See, I'm dropping jewels on y'all.
So people wonder why I laugh a lot.
You know, because sometimes, you know, when you're strong, they think you're weak. Right. And when you're weak, they think you're strong. Oh, man, I'm dropping.
2.5.
You got the people laughing. So we are going down in a minute. If you want to talk to the son of Jan, you better do it now. 215-383-5799. Y'all just press 1 after you dial in to be here. He dropping jewels.
Listen, because I appreciate the love, y'all. You know what love means? Let ourselves value each other. Let ourselves value each other. See, I'm a deep dude. I was up here having fun. I didn't want to take y'all to church and shout crazy, but my songs are good like that. You know what I mean? Hey. I say if they ain't hating on you, you ain't doing nothing.
There you go.
Chip on my shoulder, I got to prove something. See, he want that 16.
Can we get? You want to give us a quick 16?
Oh, not yet.
Just give us something for something for old time's sake.
Oh man, I might mess it around.
Listen, just go with what you know. We want to hear your voice. Man down. I'm the king of NAAM, nigga, hands down. Now, ex-Cosmic Cab, you heard of me. Now, ex-Aunt Mom, you heard of me.
I'm having fun with you niggas. You call me old, but I look younger than you niggas. They say the game changed, but I'ma stay me. Live by these words. Fuck, you pay me. They ask who's the best, you better say me. Cause I'm so deaf, but I ain't JD. All eyes on me like pop. It's about to go down like Young Jock. I hear a little talk, niggas taking a shot. But I don't pay him no mind cause a nigga hot. I gotta get this money by any means. Me and my squad tight like skinny jeans. I stay strapped like Monster Mike. You know what's cooked to the audience, I got what you like. I got the 5'8", no 12-12. You know I spit fire, so I give them hell. I'm on the block late night with Rich Rell. In Cat Daddy book, they won't give a bell. You say you got loud, but where the jars at? You say you get money, but where the cars at? You say you got hoes, but where the sluts at? I'm trying to shoot dice where the sluts at. She said I ain't 11. Fuck that.
I think we're all satisfied here. Let's take one more call. Yo, caller, state your name.
Corleone, baby.
Oh, man. This guy. What's up, Corleone? You've been MIA.
What's up, beloved?
It's on me. You abandoned everything. You got brothers.
Bro, you switched your number on me, homie.
Me and Hyde talk all the time, man. Come on, Corleone.
Listen, man. Only nigga got my number. Just call me, baby. Hey, man. I'm happy for y'all guys, man. I love the show.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
We go back to Corleone. Corleone, like, I'm like,
yeah, that's my girl. You know, Nina, my girl.
All right.
Yeah, Corleone is my guy, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, Corleone's good people.
Corleone will be on your top like a cookie.
Call me, baby. Just call me, man. I'm proud of y'all, Nina. Good job, baby.
Thank you. You know, I'm always grinding.
Good job, man.
I'm trying.
Corleone,
now.
It's past my bedtime. I stayed up for this joint.
Oh, yeah. Look, but Nina the best, man. And my man right here. And my man oils on.
All right, baby. I love y'all. Give me a call, cuz.
All right.
No doubt.
All right.
But yeah, so, you know, I do have to play one more joint before we, you know, get off the air.
Okay.
And then we let you talk about this joint right here. So I was just pulling stuff. I'm random with it. So let's
this next shit right here is called They Hot. Featuring Sonni Blak, Rambo, and Q Dawn. Check this shit out.
Rambo, tell till I die. You wasn't here from day one. Don't try to be what a dime is. I rock the boat, don't know what Calvin Klein is. You fucked up, nigga, you know what a grind is. Yo, the Chris, the shit, the Whirlpool steam bag. 50-inch screen with the dream tag. I got a Puerto Rican bitch with a mean ass. Rambo and Meek, Millz and hell green grass. Y'all can't see us, all up on us in 3D us. Stop beeping me, bitch, be there about 3-ish. I'm really trying to see the type of chick she is. You wanna follow Ali, be dons like we is. I'm all in it, the vehicles all in it. My vehicles rimmed up and all tinted. Shit, I'm all in it. Gon' heat the streets up, platinum 5 times while you try to re-up, nigga. Down south soldiers like your dog, they hot. Got them New York stars like your son, they hot. Got them Philly plants like your fam, they hot. Got them Cali beats like your pot, they hot. New Orleans hot boys like water, they hot. Got them ATL thugs like nigga, they hot. Got them Miami players like homie, they hot. Got them Yo, we back, y'all. Yeah.
Q-Dot was a real thing now, man.
And I wanted to just play something with everybody on it. So I was like digging, and I was like, this going hit you. And that's what I wanted to hit home real quick before we got off the air, because it was a pleasure having you here.
Yeah,
and for those who don't know, we do host another show. I don't even know the name of that show is called, because I'm always late. Welcome to Real Life, y'all. Check it out on ABM 101. We're on there. I'm there on Mondays, and every other day I'm late. So
Monday to Friday.
I'm only on time on Mondays, and then that's 4 to 7. And the rest of the days I'm gonna be late, so I'm gonna pop in and be like,
situation, man. So then.
Yeah, it's like the Breakfast Club, but we more like the dinner club.
Yeah, the dinner lunch club.
We like after dark.
You know what I mean? So check that joint out.
No, but I knew, not to cut you, I knew this was going to be fun. You know what I mean? Because, it's like, it's not enough time to talk about what I can talk about.
Absolutely.
With the HU mixtape in place like mixtape coming soon. But I'm just saying,
right.
So many stories, like to bring the crew up.
Right.
Like NAAM, Eyse, Sunday stories, to tell, what we're working on, like Hell, Meek, Low, you know what I mean? Little country down Florida.
We got to invite everybody up. Yeah. Like, I want next time,
Except Jimmy Briggs.
Come on, we can't leave my
I'm
brother.
not done with you now. What's up?
We can't. Now, he ain't. Bro, I got you. I'll hide you in the room. So if anybody don't know who Jimmy Brinks is, y'all know I shout out this white boy on my page all the time, and I be like, this my brother. And y'all probably be like, how the hell is that your brother? And he got tats all over his face and everything. We got a couple songs together, too. So shout out to Jimmy Brinks. This is how far we go back. We go back so damn far. I can't. So that's another time and place. We're going to talk about, all that.
Jimmy Brinks. I am the kid with the golden eye. I discovered that guy. Jimmy, you owe me.
You owe me, Jimmy.
With the drama squad, whatever that was. How did you get over it? Tell him.
So we got had Jimmy on here. Look, Jimmy, is Jimmy on? Because Jimmy be on here. He'll be calling my phone in a minute. Nina, let me talk to him.
Tell him, Jimmy. I sit on the rim. I'm the one.
We definitely thank you for coming on the show, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely been real.
And he'll be back. Don't worry, y'all. He is my co-host on a whole nother show.
I'm not coming back.
He will be here.
If I come back,
you're not listening to me.
Birthday cake here.
That's not that hard to do.
I heard it on the air, so when y'all hear his voice again, y'all already know.
I want a vegan birthday
to come back.
I want a vegan birthday.
You want a vegan birthday cake.
They're going to start vegan food. They're going to tell you, they're going to set you up. They're going to say, how
do donuts from Wawa.
See, that's not hard. We can pull that together.
They can pull that together.
That's simple. That's really, really
simple. So you're going to be back on the show then?
Yeah, he's going to be back on the show. Come on. Like, he can tell me no. Like,
I know.
He already here.
I know how it works.
I catch him in the hallway, videos. You know what I mean?
I enjoyed myself.
That's what's up.
I can just be me, and you sneaky. You try to start,
He trying to get us beef on.
But see, I'm a vet and understand. See, a new jack with a black jean.
Right.
I understand.
I mean, that's what we should say behind the scenes, so we can just leave it,
As long as it's behind the scenes. I did good.
Oh, the stuff that I go through.
Right. Will get treated like a cool. That's what I'm saying. And nobody smoke cools. When the last time you see somebody buy a pack of cools? Not in a long time.
Y'all got no.
Guess what? I want to get smoked.
No. Oh, man. Good luck. RIP to the person that smoked me. That's it.
Listen, I would never battle me.
No, I gotta mess with it.
I would bust me in the ass.
That's how I would never battle. Listen, now what you gotta understand is that's the same way I feel about dancing. You talk about that. Listen, the rapping.
I bust you in dancing, man.
No, you're not.
Listen,
No.
ballet.
No.
Cannot beat me.
What?
He called it ballet. Did you hear that? He just called it. He referred to your dancing as ballet.
Ballet? Like you did your homework on me? I went and looked at you. Ballet dance.
Okay, I did that for 2 years.
You know, we went to him right there. You can't mind it.
I mean, but that's fine, though.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up. And he on.
I'll be talking again. Yo, we about to get out of here. For those that are tuned in on air, shout out to the man Kid Capri himself. You already
Yo, what's up? This is the world's greatest DJ, the KID, the Kid Capri, and I'm banging with Nina Capone right here on the hottest radio show in the world, In the Streets Radio. Let's get it.
Y'all already know. You know how we do it. We legends up in here. We going to end it with that. That's how we about to go out. And, you know, my boy will be back. I know he said he won't be back, but he'll be back. Don't worry, y'all. I got this. Y'all already know. No doubt. And we out.
Yo, what's the deal? This your brother C-No, the Doodle Bug, from the Grammy Award-winning Diggable Planets crew, and you're now in tune to the realest chick on radio, playing the realest joints on the realest radio show. You know what I'm saying? It's my girl Nina Capone, In the Streets Radio. Cool like that. We chill like that. We peace like that. I'm out. Easy.